An important point to touch upon regarding data protection is, of course, the use of LLMs and AI. People are now using this on a day-to-day basis at work, which means a lot of people could be copying and pasting potentially confidential information into the likes of ChatGPT. So we can look at the clipboard inspection, and if anyone is copying and pasting things into such tools, then we can also alert you. It's so pivotal to monitor and be aware of people copying and pasting sensitive data into sites that are outside of your channel forums. The next feature that I want to speak about is Sandbox. So let's say we have a detection that comes in and we want to understand that detection that we've quarantined. Is it malicious or is it a false positive? What we can do is detonate any specific type of malware that we have spotted in a safe environment, and that's based on the type of operating system that we have found it on. From there, we're able to see what the specific malware was intended to do on that specific machine. This is a really good way of getting a lot of detail in terms of what that threat was going to do on that machine. As you can see here in this example, this was 100% malicious and it had bad intentions for the specific host it was going to be deployed on. Next is our counter-adversary operations, as you can see here. These types of attacks are done by adversaries, and what we do is categorize adversaries into specific types. It gives us funky names that people can then look into to get more detail, so we can start to understand what type of bad actors are targeting your industry. If you then get the Falcon Spotlight license, you're able to see what type of adversaries are targeting the vulnerabilities in your environment. So I can click on this immediately, and it will show me that in my environment, I have 64 adversaries that are targeting 131 vulnerabilities shown in my environment. And I can then pivot straight into it to see all the vulnerabilities that these bad actors are actively using. And this could be a starting point for any IT team to then start remediation. We also monitor the dark web and its forums to see if your company is being targeted. We can see if there are any bad actors talking to see what's happening from a brand and domain perspective, as well as monitoring credentials. We will then use playbooks and hunting libraries, and this will of course benefit any company from a threat hunting and threat intelligence perspective. Moving on, another great feature is Falcon Mobile. So we're able to install this on any iOS or Android device, and we can work in conjunction with any type of MDM service, Microsoft Intune, for example. We then have many types of response available out of the box. We can say in the event of someone doing something like jailbreaking, then please lock the phone or do a complete wipe. Lastly, dashboards. We can have dashboards that can be shared in any executive meeting. Some of these dashboards are standard and can be generated immediately, but we can also build custom dashboards based on your organization. So those are some of the features of the Red Helix EDR service in a nutshell. If you have any questions, just please feel free to reach out to me or anyone in the Red Helix team.